Hello everyone. So I run multiple Airbnb properties across NCR and I completed my first year doing this business. And here's the interesting part. I don't actually own any of these properties. I'm doing business using someone else's real estate and that's called rental arbitrage. Today, I want to share my complete experience, the money I made, the actual revenue numbers, my profit margins, and most importantly, whether this is actually even worth doing it after all these efforts or not. So, Airbnb is finally catching on in India. There's huge potential here. The Indian Airbnb market is still new, which means there is a massive opportunity. And as the saying goes, every business has this early movers advantage basically. So, Airbnb is finally catching on in India. There's huge potential, and Airbnb in India is still at a very nascent stage. And because of that, we still have a massive opportunity when we get into this business. So, you'll also hear a lot of negativity on the other side that Airbnb doesn't work in India. Indians prefer hotels. Nobody wants to cook on vacations. Some of that might actually be true. But for me, personally, Airbnb rental arbitrage model has completely transformed my life. I've been running this for about a year now, and my profit margins have consistently been above 40%. At this moment, I'm managing 11 properties at the same time, and let me break down the complete picture. I specifically went after fully furnished studio apartments: bed, furniture, TV, kitchen, appliances, linens, toiletries, everything already set up. I was paying slightly higher in rent, but I could get started immediately without dropping lakhs on furniture. Now, I launched my first property in June last year, and within the first week, I had my first booking. The numbers. At peak, I was bringing in over a crore in total annual revenue across all properties. One studio apartment would generate 90,000 to 1.2 lakhs of revenue each month. The really good months, festive season, corporate events, we would hit 1.2 lakh easily, and the slower months during monsoon, we would dip to 80 to 90,000 each month. Now, the demand pattern in NCR. Best months, the bookings usually are more consistent throughout the year, but even in that scenario, we still see some variations during the booking. And the best months for that would be November through Feb, where corporate travel is at its peak, year end conferences happen, budget meetings, wedding seasons, and everything. Moderate months are basically between March, April, May, September, October, and then slower periods are usually June, July, and August. But since we are starting with studio apartment, our 80% of clientele would be couples, and because of that, even during the slower months, we never go zero with our bookings. Now, the harsh reality: running short term rental costs way more than you think. For one studio apartment monthly, rent is anywhere between 40 to 45,000. Electricity would be 1.5 to 2,000 rupees. Similarly, Wi-Fi and maintenance for 1,000 each. Then Airbnb commission of 8%, and then emergency buffer of another 2 to 3,000 rupees. So total monthly cost is somewhere around 52 to 55,000. Now, the emergency fund, 30,000 for each property for bigger issues like AC servicing or plumbing. So roughly, on an average, annually, running one studio apartment cost me approximately 6.5 lakhs rupees. Now, this is not some low effort side hustle. There are real costs every single month. Now comes to actual profit. For one studio apartment over the year, revenue is anywhere between 11 to 12 lakhs. Expenses are 6.5 lakh rupees, and profit that I'm left with is anywhere between 4.5 to 5 lakhs. That's a profit margin of 40 to 45%, which is exceptional, not for just this business, but for any business, I believe. Like industry average typically for the business is 15 to 30%. Why was mine higher? Studio apartments have comparatively better margins, lower rent, competitive nightly rates, easier to clean, faster turnarounds, plus 11-month lease agreements gave me flexibility. So when I scaled to 11 properties, my annual profit increased to 50 to 60 lakhs, and my monthly profit was 4 to 5 lakhs initially. Now, going from 80,000 per month in a corporate job to making 8 lakhs per month in under a year, that's genuinely life changing money. If you're thinking about getting into this, first, location is absolutely everything. Random sectors, random areas won't work. Second, always go for fully furnished properties. With fully furnished, your ROI is anywhere between 4 to 6 months. And when you furnish it yourself, it takes at least 11 to 12 months to just break even. With 11 months lease, you need quick turnaround time. Third, studio apartments are better than 2 BHKs for arbitrage because of better margins, lower overhead, easier to manage, and faster cleaning. Fourth, you cannot do this without systems. You need people coordinating check ins, cleaning team, automated messaging, and a network of electricians and plumbers. You can't manage 10 plus properties manually. Fifth, target corporate travelers, solo backpackers, and couples. NCR's biggest advantage are couple bookings. Some critical lessons if you're thinking about getting into this. Price according to them. This gives you consistent year round bookings. Be realistic about capitals. You need 1.5 to 2 lakhs per property to start. Security deposit, setup costs, working capital. But if you do it right, you can get that within 4 to 6 months. Running Airbnb arbitrage can be very profitable, but it's not easy. And it is definitely not side income. It requires constant attention and solid systems. But if you're willing to put in the hard work upfront, the rewards are significant. I'm grateful I took this path and I'm happy to share these real numbers with you. I know transparency gets mixed reactions and I have no reason to hide. If this was valuable, hit like and make sure you subscribe. I'll keep sharing what is working and what's not working in the Airbnb Indian market. And if you want a personalized guidance on choosing your city, finding properties, and setting everything on your first property, you can book a direct one to one consultation with me. Link is in description. See you. Bye bye.